everybody. Welcome to Sacred Sunday. Doing things a little different today. Um, but nevertheless, we are here. Yeah, we are here on this Sunday morning. So I hope everyone's doing well. Um, I don't have like a set agenda of what I want to talk about. This is just something where I am honoring a commitment to myself that I am going to show up live more. So this week, I am committed to doing live. I'm going to try for every day. I can't promise that it's going to be every single day, but it will be more often than not. Because I want to connect. I want to connect with my peeps. I want y'all to know that I'm here, that I'm not just lurking and lurking and everything else. No, I'm actually here. Um, so one of the things that's been going on is I changed my platforms from where my Sacred Pathway Academy is housed um, to another platform. And that has been very, very interesting. And it's been very interesting because I'm a one woman show. I don't have, assistants just yet. That is a goal for me for this year is to finally hire a virtual assistant to help me with a lot of the admin stuff and things like that. So hopefully that will be sooner rather than later that I will have someone that I can pay to help me with such things. But until said time, I'm a one woman show and switching from one platform to another, very tedious work. They don't make it easy because obviously those platforms, once you're there, they want you to stay. So of course they're not going to make it easy for you to switch again, and you're doing it by yourself. I was with that particular platform that housed my Sacred Pathway Academy school, which is where all my courses were, coaching programs, downloadables, stuff like that were housed in that one place. And switching to another platform, just it's very tedious. And I was with that platform since 2018. So that's a lot. I got a lot of content to switch from one place to another. Now, does it mean that everything that I've created over the years is going to be in the new on the new platform? No. But I'm trying to bring over the things like my Reiki certification courses. Um, those are really, I got one done. Now I got to do the other one that's the one for the master certification. Baby, tedious is not even the word. It's a lot because I have a lot of content. I've taught Reiki since, what was it, 2021? And I've been teaching it since 2021, and that realization is like, wow. Um, and so now I have them as evergreen self-paced courses. And so with them being evergreen and self-paced courses, all the times that I taught it live, there is so much content in each and every one. That's why I say, if you take my Reiki certification course, even though it's self-paced, you're getting a lot of good information. You're getting a lot of teachings, and it's like I'm walking with you through this whole process. And you also get your complimentary Ask Me Anything session, so that you could book with me whenever you purchase those any of my certification classes courses. So I don't just leave you out there to just do it all by yourself. You can sit down with me on a one-on-one and you can ask me any questions that you have, because I always want you to know that I'm here for you, right? Even though it's a self-paced course and you can do it at your own pace, I still want you to know I'm here for you, and I'm your Reiki master, here to help you go through the process of learning Reiki. So everybody that's coming in on the Clock app, please come in and just say hello. I promise you I won't bite. I'm a nice person. I really am. But switching from that platform to my new one has been a lot of work. It's been a lot of work. It's fun at times because this platform has so much more to offer, but it's tedious as hell. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. But I'm loving the new platform. I can't wait to build out the community page that's on there so that, the goddesses can come over and gather, and, we can have conversations and everything else. And it just be a beautiful thing for us midlife women to come together and enjoy ourselves, right? And talk with each other, bond with each other. Hi, Elder is the new Black podcast. Welcome in. So, yeah, I'm really excited about that. And speaking of which, my new platform where my school is housed, I now have another place to put my podcast. So I was thinking about doing a podcast of the Sacred Pathway Academy podcast 2.0, because I've already got a Sacred Pathway Academy podcast. I haven't really posted anything on that podcast because I have the Light Work and Life Talk podcast. So yes, I am a podcaster. I have 2 active podcasts. Well, one is actually active that I record on new content for, and the other one is just sitting out into the ethers for you to enjoy at your leisure, because a lot of the stuff that I teach on there is very relevant. But I thought about bringing it back, but doing a different version of it that would specifically cater to people who are part of the Sacred Pathway Academy. So all the more motivation for you to join, so you could listen to that podcast. And they'll probably be like short episodes, but still, full of great information. So yeah, I know I'm talking a lot. Nobody's really saying anything to me, and that's fine. Y'all can come in here and watch me. I'm Leo. I love to be watched. So I love to get the attention. So you can look at me. I don't care. But let's go ahead. I want to pull a card for the collective. And oh, thank you, Elder is the new Black. All right. So I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Journey Oracle deck by Vicky Ayala. She is a brand strategist. So she created this strictly for people who like to use cards to help them in building their brand. I like to use it because a lot of the clientele that I work with are also light workers, change makers, the movers and shakers in the spiritual world that have been called to do this sacred work of becoming Reiki practitioners, being the goddess Halakil, being the tarot readers and the energy healers and so on and so forth. Okay, well, you have a beautiful day hanging with the grandbabies. Thank you for coming in. So I'm often working with those women who have a calling, and I call them Reiki-preneurs. So I use this deck quite often with my Reiki-preneurs because I want to help them build their brand. I want to help them build their Reiki practices, etc. So we're going to pull from the Sacred Journey Oracle deck. You can tell this is very loved. Look at the box. It's very loved and very used. So everybody point your attention this way. And let's see what's going on for the collective. Okay, I love it because this is perfect for what I wanted to talk about today. So the word on the card is coven. Coven. I love it. Find your tribe and build a strong kinship with them so you can conjure amazing things. Find your tribe. That is so important. I have so many women that are always telling me, I want to find community. I need community. I want community. But then when we put community together, y'all don't show up. So it is important while you are on this journey of spiritual wellness, of answering the call, right, that you have received. It is important for you to find your peeps. You cannot do this journey alone. And it's really funny how this comes up. And tap the screen, y'all. Give me some hearts. Come on now. Don't act brand new. It's really funny that this comes up because I just did a reading. Well, it was reading in Reiki for a particular client. And I was letting her know, when you're doing this and going through this spiritual journey of an awakening, of deconstruction, of answering this calling that is now keeping you up at night, you cannot do this by yourself. And so many people try to do the lone wolf thing. And I get it. Many of us are introverted. Many of us are highly sensitive. We're empathic. So other people's bullshit and energies and everything else can mess with us. I'm not denying that at all. Okay? That is very real. I myself, I have a internal kind of barometer of how long I can put up with a whole bunch of other people's energy and bullshit. So you still have to find your community because you cannot do this work all by yourself. And the interesting thing is what we don't understand is that our spirit team, which is spirit, God, creator, whatever name you give, them as well as your ancestors and your spirit guides, they will send other people to help you on your journey. So you isolating yourself and not being willing to be part of community can actually hurt you. Why is it always got to be one of these folk come in here? I want to disrupt everything. So yeah, you need community. You need community. You need other people in your corner. Doing this work by yourself is just not. There are going to be things that, yes, you will have to do yourself. You will have to go at it alone, but you're not really alone, right? You always got your spirit team. You're always surrounded by love. You're always surrounded by the people who are in the ancestor realm, spirit realm, who are always supporting you. Greetings, Goddess Carly. I am learning this recently. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. You can't do it by yourself. You can't. It's hard. I won't say you can't. I'll say it's hard because when you, out of your friend group, family group, are the one who is the light worker, who is the chosen, who is supposed to bring this new life to your bloodline and lineage, right? and you start speaking a different language, you start thinking differently, you start acting differently, and all this kind of stuff is happening to you, happening for you. It's really hard to try to find other like-minded people within your current friend group or family dynamic or whatever, who really understand what you're going through, what you're dealing with, what you're now stepping into. It's hard to do that, right? And balancing both of those worlds initially. So that is why it is so key for you to find that group, that community. And I've actually built a community, which through my membership, which is the Rooted and Radiant membership. It's the Sacred Sisterhood. And this is a place where you can come and get teachings from me and have community with other like-minded women who are also on their journey, on their path. So that's why I have those things in place, because I want to make sure that you have what you need. Because I know a lot of people will be like, I can't afford to, invest in coaching program right now, but I still want to work with you. This is how you do it. This is how you work with me, is through that. But going back to this card, the coven. The coven is, oftentimes thought about with people who are witches. And some people don't like the word witch, and then some people don't mind it. I personally, I go back and forth. I don't really have a problem with it. If someone were to call me a witch, I don't really think I would have that big of a problem with it, because I now understand what my part is in this journey. So, actually, I'm honored if you call me one. I actually am. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay. Just trying to make sure my app is doing what it's supposed to do. So, yeah. But it's important to find that kinship and build it. And here is a gripe that I have. Don't let it just be one-sided. As people pour into you, pour into them. It's supposed to be, community means that we can come together in kinship, in some commonality, and we can help each other. We can pour into each other. We can support one another. That's what it's about. Don't let it be where you're always the one that's getting poured into, that you're never supporting anybody else. You're never showing up for anybody else. It's always about you. When you're in community, it's not always about you. Being in community means that you put your self aside for the good of others. Not always, but it's a reciprocal. It's not just one-sided where, I'm always the one getting, hands laid on me in prayer, right? I can't do that. I have to also do my part with others in my community. And by the way, one of my beautiful sisters, I don't know if she's on TikTok. I really don't. I kind of feel like she is, but I don't think she frequents it. But nevertheless, if you go over to my IG, not right now, but just like later on, I'm partnering with her, and we're doing a Reiki share this evening. So we will be coming together this evening and doing a Reiki share, meaning we are, as Reiki practitioners, going to be sending Reiki out to the community. So if you yourself have like a request for some Reiki to be sent to you, if you are in need of some extra love from spirit or prayer or whatever you want to call it, because some people, when you say prayer, they get skittish. But if you have that request, you can always send me that request, and then we can send out some Reiki to you and everything. So I'm really excited about doing that. I've been wanting to do a Reiki share for a long time. And my hope is that we come together and do it more often, because I think that that is important as practitioners, that we do stuff like that. So, all right, hold on a second. Okay. So, find your people, find your coven. Now, I also, not only with that card, I want to also give everybody an affirmation that you can have for the week. And this is going to come from an oldie but goodie, One Manifesting Fertility Goddess deck by Abiola Abrams. And with this, I just want to give you something that you can reflect on for the week, other than finding your peeps. Thank you all to people who are sticking with me and watching. I appreciate you. All right, so this is Bastet. And she is all about the inspired action. I align with my guidance, and then I take deliberate action. I'm going to say that again. I align with my guidance, and then I take deliberate action. So align with your guidance and take deliberate action. Align with the guidance. We are receiving guidance. Be in alignment with that. Stop swimming against the current. Stop trying to be the lone wolf. Stop trying to figure it all out by yourself. Take the guidance that is coming to you. Listen, take it in, and then take the inspired action. Hello, the Velvet Phoenix. I love that name. Welcome in. But yes, you are to take inspired action. That is one of the things that I am always preaching to all of my clients all the time. I can give you a reading. I can Reiki you down from here to the end of the day. I won't, because that's tiring. But if I did, I could give you all the readings. I could give you all the Reiki. I can coach you. I can cheerlead you. I can do all these things. But at the end of the day, you are going to have to take that guidance and do something. It doesn't work unless you work it. For everybody that likes to jump from this person that's a tarot reader and this person that's a reader and all this other stuff, this is kind of why I don't really come online and do readings anymore, because most of the time when people are getting those on the spot readings, they're not really doing anything with it. And we can only tell you but so many ways of what spirit and the ancestors are trying to tell you. When are you going to make a choice? And when you're going to make moves? Because what you're waiting on is actually waiting for you. Just like the thing that you are chasing is also chasing you. And when I say the thing that you're looking for or waiting for, this is the aligned thing, not the thing that you keep trying to hold on to that doesn't belong to you anymore, but the aligned thing, the aligned calling, the aligned thing that you have been thinking about, that Spirit has shown you over and over and over again. Yes, that this is for you. You are supposed to have this. You are supposed to do this. That thing that you are chasing, that you are passionate about, that keeps you up at night, that stirs in your spirit, and it burns your belly because you are so on fire for it. It is chasing you as well. But there's some inspired action that you're going to have to take in order to get it. And the inspired action is the part that tripped a lot of us up. Hello, Goddess. Welcome in. That is the part that trips a lot of people up. It's not so much of the guidance that is given to you. That's the easy part. It's the inspired action. It's the Bastet energy that's telling you, take inspired action. And I'm going to read that affirmation again. I align with my guidance and then take deliberate action. And it has to be deliberate. It has to be intentional. It's not reactionary. It's not full of emotions. It's okay to feel our emotions, but some of us make emotional decisions a little too frequently that end up biting us in the butt. So we have to be deliberate in what we're doing and intentional in what we're doing. And don't forget the first card that we pulled about the coven, the importance of the coven. Find your tribe and build a strong kinship with them so you can conjure amazing things. You can't do this by yourself. So maybe your inspired action first and foremost needs to be find your people. Find your people. That needs to be one of the first things that you do. Because again, for a lot of people, this spiritual journey is new, or it may not be that new, but one of the things about life that we have to understand is just like we have seasons of like weather or whatever, and baby, it's been so hot. It's been so hot. But people have seasons too. Yeah, people in your life, they have seasons. There are people that you are trying to hold on to for dear life, that Spirit has been trying to get them out of your way for the longest time, but you just won't let them go. I had a friend who I still love. And if she were to call me today and said that she was in need or she just wanted to talk, I would talk to her. I would laugh with her. I would love on her. I would do those things. But what I know and understand is she does not fit in my life anymore. She doesn't fit. And I kept trying to make her fit until she was abruptly removed to where contact just ended. Because Spirit was like, okay, I keep trying to tell you that you have outgrown this person, that this person doesn't fit here anymore. And yet you keep trying to make them part of your life. And for me, hey, Goddess Tashira. And for me, I'm a Leo. And Leos are very loyal. We are hella loyal. We are loyal, thank you, to people, places, things, all the nouns. We are loyal to that, to them. But all too often, it costs us so heavily to be that loyal. So much it has cost me to be as loyal as I am to people, places, and things. That now I understand that not everybody gonna be part of my coven. Not everybody is gets to be part of the friend group. Not everybody is welcome into the group chat. I don't let everybody in the group chat. Because I understand now I need those women who are standing with me even when I am not at my best, who can look at me and speak life to me. Because I already know I speak life to everybody else. But I need that group of people who can also speak life and truth to me, to be honest and say, girl, you tripping. You got it all messed up. I need those women. I need those women who see me all disheveled and discombobulated and will shield me from everybody else to help me fix my crown. That see I have wounds that I am trying to nurse, and they will come and say, don't worry, sis, I got you. What do you need from me? Find your people. Find your people. But also understand that they are seasonal. Some seasons are a lifetime. And some seasons only last for maybe a couple of months. What you needed in that instance is what you got. Now you're past that and you don't need that anymore. Excuse me. But we keep trying to hold on for dear life. And what's messing with us is that aligned guidance, we're missing it because we can't let go. And it's the inspired action that we can't take because we have all this extra weight on us that's not ours. That we've been told to loose it and let it go. You don't need it. 9 ether being, what's going on, my love? You don't need that extra weight. And it's so funny. Now that I have lost weight and I'm continuing to lose weight, going back and I'm looking at older pictures of myself from last year, and I'm like, I don't look the same. Because I don't look the same and I don't feel the same. I feel differently. I don't feel like the same person that I was. And I'm grateful for that evolution. Very grateful for that evolution. Because along with the physical weight, I'm also shedding emotional weight, spiritual weight, mental weight, and things that have previously held me back. I'm loosing them and letting them go. And that includes people that don't fit. Getting ready to go do a cleaning assignment and working on these orders I got. Some. I'm wonderful. I'm glad to see that you're doing okay. So yeah, that's what I wanted to just jump on. I wanted to talk about my new membership for the Rooted and Radiant midlife women who want to go deeper in teachings with me. That is now available. Go to the link in my bio. And I just cut off a few of my locks yesterday. It felt lighter. Somebody said, why? That part right there. I remember when I first cut my locks. And for those that's watching on Substack, somebody just posted about trimming their locks on the Clock app. I remember when I cut my locks, the amount of energy, people don't understand the energy that's in your hair. And when you're trying to shed an old part of you, keeping that old energy that's stuck in your hair is kind of hard. And so once I cut my locks, that all that old energy that I was trying to release, it went out the door. It was easier for me to step into the newer version of me than when I was still carrying those locks with all that energy. So I'm glad you brought that up. But this has been fun. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you all for the hearts, the gifts, the comments, all the love. Like I said, my goal this week is to go live every day. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's going to be every day, but my goal is to do every day for those that don't know what every day means. Everybody not from the South. So, but yes, my goal is to go live every single day because I want you all to know I'm here. I haven't gone anywhere. So I love you all. Have a wonderful, amazing rest of your day. And if you have any special requests for Reiki to be sent out to you this evening, because my friend and I, we're doing a Reiki share, send me a message, let me know, and we will be sending Reiki out to the collective, and we'll send some special for you. All right? Bye-bye.